Hi, in this video we will be looking at how to do a basic Egyptian shimmy. So this is the shimmy. It's extremely common in belly dance. We use it all the time. It's kind of the most basic shimmy. There are lots of different shimmies that we use in belly dance, but this is sort of like the classic shimmy that is probably, if you're going to learn one shimmy in belly dance, I would say this should be it. So it is actually very simple in terms of the technique, at least in terms of how you explain the technique, which is you're going to be in a parallel position, and all you're going to do is bend one leg, and as you straighten it, you bend the other one. So it's actually just bending and straightening one leg at a time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's really all it is. And while you're doing that, of course, though, you want to keep your upper body still. So you don't want to have movement in your upper body. You want to keep the movement down in your legs. And once you start to get it fast, which eventually will happen, it should come up more into your hips and can even come up into your stomach, but you don't want it to come up any higher than that. You don't want it to come up into your chest. So this is exactly what I was just doing before. It's just sped up a bit. It's just faster. So it's really just a matter of practice to get the shimmy fast, because all it is this same back and forth movement, just slowly, you try 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and eventually you get faster. And the best way that I think people should practice the shimmy is actually sitting down. So I'm going to show you that. So when you practice the shimmy sitting down, you're going to have your legs out in front of you. Feet are flexed, sitting up straight. And you're just going to, again, bring one leg up and then hit it back down. So again, you're just bending one knee and straightening the other one. And the great thing about doing this on the floor is that you can hear it. Obviously, you can hear it right now. And you can hear whether it's even. Yeah, so you don't want to hear, like, like if you had a limp or something. That can be really common because usually we have one leg that's tighter than the other one. So it's important to really listen and also to feel, to try to notice whether one leg feels looser than the other one, whether the size is bigger, whether your knee is going up more on one side or the other one. You want to try to have them both be big and loose. And you can have your hands here on the floor to help with your balance. And as you work up, you can start to bring your arms up or even above your head, just practicing that shimmy. So I highly recommend using the floor to practice your shimmies. And then once you've done that, then you can go back to that standing position. And you can practice this anywhere. If you're, standing in line somewhere, waiting, the shimmy is a great thing to practice. If it's cold outside, shimmy is a good way to warm up. Or before you're dancing, actually, I like to shimmy a little bit. Or if you're if you're about to go on stage for a performance, a shimmy is a good way to kind of get your body going. So it's a really fun movement that then later we can layer with other movements. So then we can start doing a shimmy while we're doing, say, a hip circle, or a hip 8, or a vertical 8, or a camel. There's so many possibilities. We can do it while we're on releve. We can do it on one foot. That's another good thing to practice, especially if you notice one leg is more difficult than the other one. Maybe try just shimmying on that leg. But that is the basic Egyptian shimmy. So good luck. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to get more videos on technique exercises, explanations, all sorts of things. Thank you so much for watching, and happy practicing.